Hello and welcome to NFT Decree. Today we're going to be popping some packs, seeing what kind of cards we get for a couple of different games. We'll go through Doctor Who. So it's the last couple of days to buy packs for Doctor Who. I've been keeping an eye on it, but I've not been involved much. So I bought a few packs just to see what we can get. And then I've got one pack to open for Alien Worlds. I did want to have some for the new Nimoy. Leonard Nimoy trading card packs, although I'm not sure when you can open them, but they were sold out before I even got to it. I went in 20 minutes late, maybe 22 minutes late or something, and all 6,000 packs were sold out. So missed the boat there, otherwise could have opened a few of those. But here we go, we'll go into Doctor Who. So if you don't know about Doctor Who, it is a BBC TV show, sci-fi show. I mean, I'm not a big Whovian, right? I like some of the ideas. I don't particularly like some of the execution. But it does have a game coming, like it's in beta, and you use the cards to play the game. There's some good ideas for how what the cards do. You've got access to a lot of the cards, but they come in different frames like this, so the TARDIS. So it's not possible to get TARDIS frames anymore. And once the sale's over tomorrow, I think the pre-purchase is over tomorrow, or maybe Saturday, then you'll not be able to buy cards anymore with those frames. It'll all go to the player market. But let's go through opening some packs that I've got, and we'll see what we get. So loading up my collection here. Ooh, so I've got 5 of these. These are just bog standard frames. You're not going to get anything exciting out of them. Then we've got the Time Lord pack here, just one of them. It's like $50 or something for 10 cards. Then we've got 5 core Doctor Who packs. Might get some shiny things in there. And I bought one Worlds Apart, which was you get either the Solarian. Is it Solarian? And I don't know, I can't remember the names. I have seen Doctor Who episodes with Omens in it, but I don't follow it particularly. Right, let's start by... I tell you what, we'll start with the bog standard ones here. So you're not going to get anything exciting. It's going to be a standard frame. Whoa! So yeah, you're not going to get any frames other than these. So this is just to round out the collection for playing. So you can hover over to see the rarity. Ooh, that's my shiny one. So we'll come back to it. Captain Jack Harkness is John Barrowman. Who doesn't love John Barrowman? What a legend. Then we've got the 13th Doctor. Now, much maligned, right? But I've never actually seen any of the episodes with Jodie Whittaker yet. I don't have a TV license. If you're watching from the US, you're like, what's a TV license? Anybody can watch a TV license. You don't have to be qualified to watch the TV. Correct. But the BBC historically, when we only had like 2 or 3 channels, the BBC paid for their shows via a TV license. It was effectively a mandatory subscription cable channel if you ever wanted to watch telly, and increasingly, fewer and fewer people were paying for it. People get their TV elsewhere, but I don't have one, so I can't log in and watch it, and I don't have a telly, so I can't sneakily watch it not online. Yeah, I don't know what any abilities do. I don't know what anything is in this game, so we're just kind of looking at the pictures for me. The game's out in a couple of months proper. I think some people have beta access at the moment. I'm not sure, but I think or alpha access. The beta's coming pretty soon, and then you'll be able to use these. But I don't think it's out at the moment. I don't know who either of those people are. When played, summon 2 Dalek defense drones. So I've got a few cards that do stuff with Daleks, so I'll probably end up getting a Dalek deck, but we'll see how it goes. And the exciting one, a Dalek defense drone. Well, I'll get 2 of them from this, so why would I want that? After a Dalek is played, change the Dalek defense drone's race to Dalek, and then give it +2/+0. And then it has the exterminate ability, highest attack creature. So is that when it... I wonder how Exterminate works. Who knows? But that would be a 3-2. So this guy, oh, but he costs 9, and that costs 3. Okay, yeah, makes sense enough. Let's go again. Let's take one of these. Is it always going to be? Yeah, so it's always going to be the shiny one in the middle. We'll go again. Can't wait a minute. I've seen this pack before. Well, I have grossly misunderstood what was in those packs. I didn't realise they were fixed distribution. I don't know how many you need for a deck though. I'll open one more. 3 in a deck seems reasonable. Certainly those drone things. Yeah, right. So I've grossly misunderstood how that works. I will keep these 2 packs to sell on once you can't buy them anymore. Right, let's try our core packs. So I think these ones are definitely different. I've opened 2 of these, winning them in various competitions, and just by being signed up, sign up to the Telegram group, sign up to the Discords and stuff, you get drops. I got enough drops for a couple of packs. Ooh, a purple one. Meyer repair kit, don't know what that is. Resurrect a creature from the past and give it when this creature dies, put it into your future. I don't know how the game works, but I know it's something to do with manipulating time, probably something to do with trading off resources at each one of the stages for advantages in the time you're in. This is pretty bog standard, never seen that guy in my life. Pterodactyl, flight, going to assume that works like magic, goes over the top of anything that doesn't have flight or reach. Silurian transport disc, 4 costs. So bronze aren't, there's bronze, silver, gold. I don't know if you get diamonds still, but that's in there. So something 4, so I guess it's pay 4. Give a creature unblockable this turn. An object, I assume that stays out, so I guess if you got something that deals, I don't know, deals a lot of damage or has sort of poison style effects, you'd want that in your deck. And then this looks white, so looks like it's basic. A Silurian Researcher, 5. So for 0, summon a reptile from the past. Well, yeah, how many times can you do that in a turn? Maybe you don't want your board filled up though. Alright, that wasn't anything. Totes amazeballs. Let's go back into it. Now, relatively certain that these cards are definitely different. 2 black diamond borders. Wowzers. I think they're among the rarer ones, or rarest ones that you can get out of these packs at least. So with bronze, but it's still, they're just white. So you could have a rare frame and a common inner, which is what I think these are. Looks like they're all common inners, but rare frames. So start with these. Earth, 65 million BC. Is that when Raquel Welch roamed the lands? Play, if your deck contains only Silurians, reptiles and companions, start the game with this in your TARDIS. You can heal offering. Seems decent for 6. Brigadier Lethbridge Stewart. That rings a bell. When played, deal 2 damage to all non-humans. Very, very xenophobic Brigadier. Akadan. Is this... Oh, yeah, like... I've seen this episode. I can't 100% remember what happens, but if you've got an Oculus, you can build like your VR home can include like this sort of burning planet thing. And I think I did both of those at roughly the same time. I watched this show and I built my house. In VR land, whenever a player plays a card, they choose a card from the past to erase. So I guess that might stop people. I don't know if it's one of your cards, but I suppose you could stop your opponents playing with time quite so much. Could be interesting. The Martian Sleeping Fever. I think I've got that every morning when I have to get up for work. Hey. Right, moment, incapacitate all ice warriors. At the start of your turn, destroy them. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of any silver bullet style effects, and that's what that seems like. I guess the only reason for this would be if If there's any sideboarding to be done, whether that's before a match or best of 3, or if Ice Warriors are known to get wildly out of hand and you need this to keep them in check. But Silver Bullet design's never brilliant for my mind. But bear in mind, I don't know how the game plays, so what do I know? Cyber Conversion. Upgrade, change an organic creature's race to Cyberman and give it +1/+1. That's probably got some synergies, right? You've got to have Cybermen deck that get bonuses, and you can put in this unit, this absolute unit of a human, and upgrade him to a Cyberman. Which would be cool, but yes, at least we know that those are different cards in there. So I guess you get a little bit of a clue. So these will be units, and these, ooh, a gold one. Okay, that could be interesting. I don't know whether purple or gold's better. Wait a minute, seen you before. But the fact it's in a different frame, I wonder how that will work in game. Like, can your opponent see the different frames that you have, like before it's played, or are they cards in hand? Who knows? Blue one. The Sky Trenches of Arcadia. 8 cost. At the end of your turn, summon a Sky Trench. Alright, I gotta assume that they're different somehow. Hey, Fourth Doctor, the Wanderer. Companion, the Doctor. Why is he a companion? Maybe that's a special companion. Okay, maybe that's like unit, a type of unit, like creature. Whenever a moment is played, draw a card, and for 0, give a creature +1/+1. Again, that has to be limited to once per turn, right? I mean, you can't just pump something up to 40/40. Cyber Controller. Don't know what these... Oh yeah, what are these? I need to look into this a bit more. Oh, well, I'm just trying to get some cards so when the game launches I can make a deck. When destroyed, move all upgrades on this to another Cyberman. Yes, I mean that seems... I'm in. I'm down for a Cyberman deck. Give me some more bits. Pew. The Black Archive. 12 cost object. Whoa, that is some small text. Right, deal 1 damage. I don't know how much that costs. Is that 7? Or 2? Deal 1 damage to your opponent's TARDIS. I guess that's how you win, taking points off their life. Pay 4. Deal 2 damage to all creatures. Pay 6. Deal 3 damage to a creature. And for 10, so it must be 2, 4, 6, 10. 10, summon a creature from the past. Well, silver frame, gold. I mean, it's got to be relatively rare. We'll go and have a look at some of the mints. It takes a little while for things to mint, so you know what the number is, but we'll go and have a look. Return to the past. No, it wasn't those ones, was it? That was this one. Another gold one. Gold, white, white, blue, white, blue. Reverse the polarity. Sonic Screwdriver. Choose a new target for a moment, flash, or ability. So I guess your opponent does something bad to you. Flash, so that must be instant speed. I guess that's how that one works. Stick with this. Eaten by Shadows. Another destroy an organic creature. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I mean, maybe the curve's similar to some other games here. Forced to blow things up. Do the gold one. River Song's Diary. So for 0, look at the top 2 cards of your future and rearrange them in any order. It's like a... I mean, deck fixing could be okay. Depends on the pace of the game. Might be alright. Look at this one. Ice Warriors. So do they get out of control armor 1? Does that mean you can take a hit? Is it like a barrier effect, or does he reduce every time he's attacked? So if he's hit by a 3 cost, we'll take it out, but if he's hit by a 2 cost, it will only do 1. And if he's hit by a 1 attack, sorry, wouldn't do any. Who knows? Might have a look at the rules while we're here, right? Chameleon Field, 6, upgrade. Give an object or phenomenon perception filter. Mana mana, pati pati pi. Mana mana. Don't know what that does. Sure. Let's throw the last one in. Gold, white, silver, blue. Was that purple? Yeah, it's probably a good one. White, blue. So this one, the worst of the worst. Oh, speaking of the worst, Rory. No, we love you, Rory. When played, draw Amy Pond from your future. Let's flip it. Sky Trench. Some things. Creature, flight, armor 3, can only block creatures with. Can only block 3. Okay. Armor 3. I mean, that seems okay. You know, 5 cost. Oh, yeah. So armor must work how I think it works. A 5 cost would wipe it out, but anything can block some decent sized creatures. 4 can block a 4 twice, or it can block a 3 over and over. So the gold one. Oh, there's a perception filter. Give a creature perception filter. Well, that seems a little bit like circular logic. Recursion. Did you mean recursion? Okay, moving on. The Master. A companion Time Lord. An upper hand. Don't know what that keyword does. Reasonable stats for 6, it seems. But this looks purple. Let's see what we've got. The 12th Doctor, Dr. Mysterio. I'm not do any in the loop references. Get banned from YouTube. But after you cast a flash, add a copy of it to your TARDIS, so cycles through them, and for 10, cast a Mire repair kit on a creature from the past. Don't know what that does. Could be good, could be bad. Right, so we've got 2 of these. These are both special effects. Let's go with this. So you can only get these backs or these backs, right? Let's see if there's anything worth having. Ooh, purple. And a couple of nothing else exciting. So you're the most exciting, and you're the most exciting. So we'll flip a couple of these. DNA bomb implant. So that's art rather than screenshots, right? Interesting. Healing and nanogenes. Okay. Let's do one. Kate Lethbridge Stewart. Wait a minute. We know the Brigadier. Friendly creatures with Gather Intel now steal 2 upgrades instead of 1. So Gather Intel obviously steals an upgrade. I presume if it hits your TARDIS. We'll see how it goes. Oh wait, they're both blue. Is that blue? No. So we'll flip you. I'm a passenger. When this is present, both players can maximum control 5 creatures instead of 10. Interesting. But I'll tell you what. I presume this is something, right? I presume this smoke here is the silent passenger. And there was an episode of Doctor Who where this did something. Now, I guess you're not really going to be playing this game if you don't watch Doctor Who. But this section of art, which is the back of somebody's fucking head, is not at all... I don't know. Whatever. It's all good. Lady Cassandra O'Brien, moisturise me. Companion human, when played, disable a friendly creature. At the start of your turn, disable another friendly creature. Why? What does disable mean, and why would you want to do it? I guess she must have some sort of combo. Disable. No idea. Flip it. Laser Scalpel 5. Object 0. Cleanse a creature and restore its health. So I guess that's just remove any negative effects and restore its health. Reverse the polarity we've seen, but we've obviously got it in a different frame. Unit Headquarters. That came up before, right? Object. Place an upgrade from your TARDIS on this. So you can... Is that search your deck? The only problem with games like this, right, is the unique wording each of them come up with to signify standard practices, right? So if you've ever played Netrunner, Android Netrunner, then the fact that both players had... It's an asymmetric game, but both players had completely different names for the same zones on their side of the board. So you'd have your grip versus the HQ, you'd have your trash versus your archives, and it just it was a big barrier to overcome for new players. Now the game itself was fantastic, but when you've got things like this preventing entry for new players, it can be difficult. But that said, like, if you've never played a card game does it really matter what it's called? But for people that do play card games, then it is a hurdle. Face the Raven. Not sure I know what that is. Moment, choose a creature, it dies at the start of your turn. Fine. And then our shiny purple one. Mare Me. Companion human. Can't be reduced below 1 health unless the damage is equal to twice our current health. So when you're on 1, you take 2 to kill you. But doesn't seem that. And then cast Face the Raven on a creature. For 1 instead of 4. Decent. So I guess if you can somehow get a buff on her health, she'll stay around for a reasonable amount of time. Will she though? Don't know how many attacks you get in a turn or anything. 6 cost to get a 4 cost out, so 6, 7. If she stays around for a couple of turns, you can start wiping the board. Yeah, okay, reasonable. Again, bear in mind, I've no idea how the game plays. I don't know if anybody knows how the game plays. I'll have a look at the site in a moment. Right, last pack that we're opening. These. Does anybody else want McDonald's? Because I fancy some fries. I don't know why. Just kind of sprung to mind. Right, white. What is that? White? Yeah, white. Purple. White. Purple. White. So we're saving you and you. Reverse the polarity in a different frame. I hope it's good because I've got 3 of them now. The 8th Doctor. Oh, let's take a Doctor. John Doe. Is that? Are you movie Doctor? Alacrity. For every 3 you spend, heal this by 1. It's got no attack though, but add a creature or moment from the past to your future. A lot of things seem to go from past to future, so I presume that's good. Laser Scalpel we've seen. Flip it. Blue Bomb Implant. Well, I don't know. I mean, if I can trade this for however many copies I need for a deck for standard frames, I'll do that. Like I'm not typically precious about cosmetics. Which is a strange thing to say, since really that's all NFTs are, right? The Dauntless Prison, 6 cost object. When played, place an enemy non-human creature on this until your next turn. And for 2, add a random upgrade to your TARDIS based on the imprisoned creature's race. So you'll get a random upgrade from that faction. Interesting. I'll tell you what's most interesting. This game doesn't seem like any other games. Like a lot of games you can play and you're like, oh, that's like this. And whilst it's probably still dudes versus dudes, the time element might be interesting, and the abilities seem quite interesting. So, fingers crossed. A truth field phenomenon. Players can now see inside each other's TARDISes, so you can see people's decks. Come back to you. Blue one. 11th Fez. Give a creature +0/+2. If the target is a Doctor, give it Alacrity. So for every 3... Oh, so those are 2 different abilities, right? Alacrity and for every 3 you spend. Yeah, cool. Another bog standard grunt there. Got a couple of them now. So we'll save that. It's in the middle. The name of the Doctor. Flash Incapacitate a Doctor. Brutal. For 2. Incapacitate, is that stun for a turn, or is that... What was destroy or what was discard? Can't remember. Right, last one. Shazam, Dalek Thay. Don't know who that is, but probably an important Dalek. Flight. Oh yeah, remember when Daleks couldn't go upstairs? Those were the days. Costs 1 less for each present Dalek, so he could maybe come out. I don't know how easy board wipes are, but maybe out for 6, 3/5 for a 6. Don't know what the curve's like. Right, let's return to pack. So as I said, there are 5 of the same things in them all, so we'll leave that. So still got 2 cards, and here's everything I've had. Can I sort by... What? Arch one. Oh, that must be cost. So I can't really sort by rarity or any... Oh, I can sort by rarity. Right, what have we got in the legendaries? That seems wrong, because I already had a legendary. Let me go into epics, rares, commons. Now, I did have a Davros, a black diamond. Please hold. So total assets owned 60. And what did we open there? We opened 10. We opened 10 plus 5 3 times 25 plus... How many cards were in the... you know what? Let's go to the store. So that was 5, 10, 15. This was 5. There was 5 of them. 5, 10, 15 plus 25 is 40. Plus the 10 plus the 10 is 60. Where are my original cards in my collection? Let's head over to collection. Unless it was just showing me the ones that I just pulled. 75. Phew. Right? That was worrying. But yeah, let's go to the top then. Because I had this Davros, right? Which was pretty cool. Black diamond, Davros. And you get a bronze Dalek. Okay, cool. Right, so we've got 2 of these, which is cool. If I click on this, right, so you've got the serial number 28, which I think is effectively the mint number, right, the uniqueness number, and the assets, this one. So the asset exists independent of the frame, and I think the serial number is the combo rather than just the asset, but I can't confirm. Here, serial number 30. Oh yeah, you can spin the cards around as well. I don't know if you'd have, if you had multiple frames, it would happen there. So that is cool. What was I going to say? Well, let's wait and see until I get something with multiple frames, right? So these are all epic. So I guess these ones are, well, let's just, I can probably swing through them here. So there's loads of these, right? 3009, no worries. And I have 3 of them. 3007, 3008, 3009. So nobody else opening packs this evening, or opening those packs this evening. But that means, oh, the asset ID itself is actually unique. That is interesting. And not only is that interesting, but the fact they're 5 apart suggests that they're minted, or this number's minted as well, based on how many cards there are. So we know that there's roughly 280,000 cards throughout the whole thing. That's cool. Then we've got another drone and another drone. Fine. Let's go into here. So 153 of these. I still don't know if that is a combination of the asset and the frame, or if it's just is what is. 68, so not many of them. 100. What am I looking for? I'm just looking for like low mints, like serial number 25. 74 is not bad. 144. 91. And anything sub 100 when you're collecting things can hold some value. I definitely got a ton of these. What did I get that was in different frames? So I've got 2 of these, 3 of these, so you can see how many I've got. That's cool enough. If you'd only have 1 of each card, then I'll regret opening all the packs, but it's fine. It was like $6. What have I got that's in multiple frames? Probably commons, right? Yes, so fine. So that kind of cements it, that the serial number is the mint number for the frame and the frame and card, and the asset ID is a unique identifier. So sub 100 on that one, and just over 100 on that one. All kind of makes sense. What about, I imagine there's quite a few of these bombing around. I didn't get many other things though, did I? What's what I'm after? Who knows? Silurians, Sontarian, those are the two, right? You telling me I don't have any? Oh, wait, if I take the rarity filter off. Oh, so you can see everything, and I have none. Oh yeah, Silurian are the reptile people, so Sontarans are these guys, so only have 3 of them. And what are the Zygons? Yeah, Zygons. For these ones, cool. Okay, let's just have a quick look if we can find out anything more about the game. So game alpha coming 2021. This doesn't really tell you enough about how it's played. I don't think the I mean, I'm sure there's more than things. Yeah, it doesn't really tell you how the game's played, right? Oh yeah, but the cards themselves build up stats and which is interesting because because of that unique ID, it can kind of track what's going on. And then we're due the alpha launch very soon, and the public beta not long after. So if I go to what's the library? It's just every card. So standard, bronze, silver, gold, black, diamond. So I've got a couple of them. These should say that they're sold out, I think. Over 200 hand-drawn illustrations. Are you telling me that they're all illustrations? Yeah, I mean, that's a stretch, right? I mean, they're photos with backgrounds. In a lot of cases, some of them are illustrations. So we can go through and have a look, but I don't know what's good or not, so not bother with that. Let's finish off tonight with opening Alien Worlds. So Alien Worlds, if you've never played it, you know what? I'll show you the whole game. Come out of that. So Alien Worlds is very early doors, rough and ready. I will log in. Here I've got my stuff, right? So here's my equipment that I'm going mining with. I should have something in there, I think. Here's who I am. I mean, quite androgynous, I would say. Weapons. Do not have any weapons. Yeah, I do have a weapon. Got that lithium dagger. I don't own any land. I don't own any artifacts. I got minions, but I don't have no idea what they do. So that's that. So you go home. So all there is to do at the moment, because there's nothing else happening, you go to mine. Now you can find the spot to mine, and I'm mining this legendary area. I don't know what benefits legendary areas have, but you know, you can zoom in. You can. Oh, I want to go mine here. So if you own that area, then they get like 20% of what you're doing, and you can kind of flip around. Oh, so they only get 5% of what's going on, and they are a real person. I think volcanoes are the worst things to mine. I'm not sure. I'll stick on this, right? I don't know what they get. I can't remember, but it doesn't really matter. So you click the mine button. Very exciting, right? Claim. Now, depending on the equipment you use and the land you're mining, depends how long it takes to get stuff. This is poor. I mean, I'm only really pulling 5 or 6 at the top end, but that's still quite poor. Go here, then you go to staking. I've staked all my stuff on Major, and I wish to stake 100% of what I've just mined. Confirm. I have no idea what staking does. I have no real idea what mining does. I've staked 117 monies here. Is that good? Is that bad? Nobody knows. I'm sure some people know, but I'm not one of them. Anyway, I got a pack from Digicon. I think it was Digicon anyway. And I've never opened one of these, so let's find out what we get. Yes, please. I think they're fixed distribution. pack open. Yes, yes. Well, guess we'll never know. I think there were some delays on Wax earlier. I was seeing, so the Leonard Nimoy drop kind of was happening. People were buying stuff, they were getting approved, and they ended up being refunded. Like, they ran out of packs and whatnot. But people were saying it was taking some time, so it could well be that this is backed up a little. If I go back to, oh no, here we go, inventory. So I've got another thing, one of these, large explosive. Well, looks rarer than anything else I've got. No packs. Is that the only thing that was in it? I'm relatively sure there was more stuff in it. What happens if I refresh the page? Nothing. Well, maybe that was all I got. Who knows? Is that good? Is that bad? Nobody knows. Can I not, like, burn these or merge these or something to level up? Don't know. This is a tool, so 30 mining time versus sort of 2s and 1s that I'm using. And it's got 36. Was that an hour? 60 times 60. Yeah, 3600. So that's an hour in between, which probably suits me better. Anyway, so let's go back to here. If I go to my inventory, can I? So it doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. You look like the worst thing. Nothing there. Weapons, land. Refresh. Alien worlds. In a world filled with aliens. Try that again. Inventory. Oh, so it automatically equip this, did it? Yeah, equip you. Replacing. You're the worst? What does that mean? Replace. So now I've got this, and this equipped. And I guess that's it. I mean, I still can't mine anything for another 10 minutes. Oh, I also got some stuff. Oh, well, let's get that staked then, I suppose. Staking. Yeah, I don't know what it does. 100% confirm. What a weird number to give me. Unstaking from a planet takes 48 hours. Who knows? So, what this means, what that means... I'm at an absolute loss. I don't even know how this is really a game. But I think things are coming. The Thunderdome, where you can use your minions to fight for you and your weapons. Obviously having land gets you some sort of passive income. What you can do with that, I don't know. Artifacts, I presume, are rare things you can find when you're mining. Nobody knows. But that is that, and that's all the packs I've got to open. Like I say, I didn't get in on the Leonard Nimoy packs, but I'm not probably going to go fishing on the secondary market for them. Didn't get any Shatner cards either. But all done. So until next time, this is NFT Decree signing off.